Hello, welcome back. We are live. Yes, good one, welcome back. Nothing happens. No, that's not true. We are here. Hello, everyone. There is a new We Are Screwed playtesting stream today. My name is Rainer. Some call me the Real Ranger Man. And we have a special guest today. Here we have Philip.
Hi.
You might know him as Sir Die a Lot. Is that correct?
Yes.
Die a lot.
Yes.
Do you die
That's
a lot
also
in the
correct.
games?
Yes. In most games,
In most games.
especially roguelikes. But,
Okay.
There's normal to die.
So that is kind of the expectation for today, that we are gonna
Sure.
die a lot.
I can do that.
All right, that's very good, because we got a new build of We Are Screwed, and there is also some news. There's new stuff in the game that we
Okay.
haven't shown on stream before, and basically we're gonna save the universe, or
Cool.
not.
Okay.
We're gonna screw up the universe, maybe.
Maybe, or the universe will screw us. We'll see.
Yeah, cool. we will see. So quick check in. Who's already here in the chat? Scott One. Okay. Scott One wants to drink tea, because we got this coffee thing here. Because our coffee machine has a counter, and for Scott One from the community, we introduced a tea counter as well, because
Okay, yeah,
he
makes
doesn't
sense.
drink coffee. Makes sense.
Magic Jasmine Superior Tea. Sounds fancy.
It is very fancy. It does not really exist, but it sounds super fancy. Welcome back, Citrion. Yeah, should get me some tea too. Okay. So, more messages below, and it won't scroll down. That's just fine. Whatever that means.
Yeah, that's
okay,
weird.
I'm gonna reload that. Okay.
Twitch chat, reliable as ever.
Yeah, true. So before we start, you are into game development yourself, so you also work on games?
Yes, that's correct. But I'm a one-person team.
Solo dev.
Solo dev, completely solo dev. I like to do my stuff myself, and I basically took this year off to work on tiny games, and I hope to make a few, and I hope that one of them at least will turn out fun
And
for
make
people to play.
millions.
Of course, yeah.
That's-
I'll make millions out of that, because someone will go to my itch page and that will say pay what you want, and someone will donate €1 million or something like that for my game.
So that's the plan.
That's the plan.
I think we should have a guest command here. It does not work, but let me check.
You set it up earlier.
Yes, but it does not work
Sure.
because it's probably not enabled. Let's see. Yeah, that's actually true.
Ah,
Gotta enable those commands. So now it should work, at least if my keyboard here works. Yeah, so here is a shout out and also a web link.
Cool, yeah.
Because you're not on Twitter. You're
right, I'm on Mastodon. That's some
whatever
Twitter
that,
alternative.
Whatever that is. And you also you're a big supporter of open source stuff. So
Correct.
all your game development, is this all done in open source
Yes.
software and Linux and like
Exactly.
the full experience?
The full experience, yes. I've been using Linux for more than 10 years, and pretty much exclusively since then, since I started to use Linux. And I'm doing all my game development and all my playing of games and everything else on Linux. For game development, I mostly use engine or framework, whatever you want to call it, called Löw, or love2d.org is the address. And that's completely free software and open source. And there have some nice games been made with it, but not too many well-known games.
Mm-hmm. Because there are so many games done in Unity, but you don't use Unity.
I don't use Unity.
Yeah.
Why not Godot? It's open source too, yes. It's a game engine that I'll probably have a look at, but I haven't used it yet. From all I've heard, it's pretty good.
All right. Well, maybe a quick note, because when we started the company, Rehabet as a company, the first game we ever made was called Waterstorm. I mean, this was the
Yes.
first game that actually was released.
Yeah.
We worked on some stuff previously to that, but Waterstorm was actually, back in the days we were using Linux as well, and like 90% of all the development for Waterstorm was done on Linux.
Cool.
And it was quite nice at times, I would say. Sometimes it was like and then this was like the project we when we founded the company, but then we kind of switched back to Windows and Visual Studio and all those tools later on. But still, I have like fond memories of that, and it was really cool to use that all open source stuff on Linux and Gen 2 as well.
And
Gen 2 or Gen 2,
Gen 2. Oh,
Gen 2
oh,
Linux.
yeah, that's
so
what
everything
it is.
like
Okay.
really optimized and stuff was really nice. But nowadays, I don't think that I would have the time to actually invest so much time into building all those things. But
You don't need to so much. Gen 2 is one of the more time-consuming ways to use Linux.
yeah.
So you can just set up Ubuntu and be done within
And-
minutes to have a working system.
Yeah, sure.
But of course, you can go to the source and build everything yourself still. Few people do that, however.
Yeah, true.
So, do you plan to release your upcoming games on Linux?
Well, that is actually a good question. Like, I would like to do that. Back in the days when we released Waterstorm, it was for Windows, Linux, and Mac, all at the same time. But now, if you take a look at it, like the market, and the market for Linux games, I really hate to say that, but it's so small. It's like not even 1%.
Yeah.
So as a company, you have to ask yourself, is this worth the effort? I mean, if you have tools where just add another build target and a few settings and that's it, maybe you're fine. But just do you be able to release the game? But there's more to that, because if you release a game on a platform, you have to do support, and there's a lot of different combinations of systems, especially on PC with Linux and drivers and stuff, and you have to actually spend a lot of money to be able to do all the support. So if you if the market share is so small and everyone has they all have their own systems and problems with drivers and whatnot, then there's like a line where you have to decide, is this worth the effort? So personally, I'd love to do that, like release for Linux, but we'll see.
Okay. Finding testers, that shouldn't be too hard. So in general,
that should not be too hard. That's true.
So prior to release, you can see whether there are general issues with the game and with the engine that crop up. If you have a couple of testers with different systems, AMD drivers, NVIDIA drivers, different desktop environments, those are the main issues. See what kind of issues crop up or how many crop up, and it's usually not too hard to identify issues early, and then the general basis of the game doesn't change anymore usually, right?
But yeah, sure.
So you more or less know what to expect and where it works or where it doesn't work.
Yeah, but still there's money you need to spend on support, and in the end it needs to pay off. So.
Do you know how much money you spend on support in general? What share or?
There's no generic answer to that. Because it really depends on the game. We have a lot of experience like with different kind of games, but you cannot compare one to another, because, for example, one of the games we have done is Game Dev Tycoon for mobile, and we also do support for that.
Yeah.
And I could not compare this to a title on PC or something. because games are just so different. Also, the problems within those games are so different because games are very complex. There's like, but still there's a lot of hours we have to put into support and like maintaining all the code base and fixing bugs and like upgrading to new OS versions and stuff like that. So in general, it's a lot of effort. All right. Okay. Who is still with us in the chat? I think we gotta jump into the game now.
Sure.
I will start the game here. We got a new build of the game. And let me check. All right.
Hey, Denzel Live, welcome.
Hi, folks. Just jumped in. Welcome back. How's it going?
I was hoping your dog would be here.
Where's
the
Captain?
captain?
Captain is not here anymore. All right. So we got a new build of We Are Screwed. And you got a controller here, and I'd just say we will jump right into the game.
Okay. So we have a standard wired Xbox 360 controller.
Yeah.
Does the game support keyboard and mouse or something like that as well?
It will.
Okay, it will.
At the moment, it does not, because at the moment we're more focused on the multiplayer part of the game. So the game is it will be playable in single player as well, but at the moment we're more focusing on getting multiplayer right. And in multiplayer mode, we kind of always have people playing with controllers. Maybe later on you could have one player playing with keyboard and mouse and the others with controllers, but for now it's just all controls there. All right, what did we miss in the chat? Sleeping, we just went outside for a walk. Okay, Captain the dog. Someone died, rescue him, what? Oh yeah, there is this guy in space floating around every once in a while.
It's kind of reminiscent of Red Wolf, at least for me.
Welcome, Sleepless Justice here. You beautiful people still working on Seeds of Soul. I played it during the Play Austria at Supertron last summer and liked it. Thank you very much. Seeds of Soul is kind of still in development, but at the moment we need to focus on other projects like We Are Screwed, because the goal was, the goal was definitely to have something that we can release this year, and Seeds of Soul is just too big to do that. So we needed a decision, and we decided to go for We're Screwed first, and maybe come back to Seeds of Soul. But we'll see. Hello, Joey. Welcome back. How is it going? All right, there's the floating guy again.
Yeah, half a guy.
Half a guy. Yeah.
So, what's your release target? Summer, autumn?
When it's done.
When it's done. This year.
When it's done. Yeah. this year, as I said, this year. Maybe summer, but yeah, there's still a lot of decisions we need to make, because we're talking to publishers, and there is either we would go for a publisher or we will release this or self-publish, and then work with, I don't know, PR agency to like generate some hype around the game.
Okay.
And yeah, I can say, of course, all those things they have an impact on like the further development of the game and release date. So
I see.
Yeah. Right now, this is we could say this is a pre-alpha version of the game.
Mm-hmm.
We are nearing alpha, and yeah, at the moment it's like every day there is something new in the game, new content being added to the game, all like the visual stuff now being added, programmer art. Forgive me, Felix, about that, but Felix, who is our programmer, you've met him before. He has done a lot of programmer art for the game, and a lot of awesome programmer art. I have to say, I couldn't do that, but I was like. He even had like some kind of a visual guideline for his style, but this is now being replaced by real art. Did I just say that? yeah, so I think we'll just jump right in, and yeah, we are screwed. And there's the message of the day: to boldly go where no one has screwed up before.
Is it different every day?
It's different every time you start the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
The camera.
The
was
camera
out of focus again,
was out of
but it
focus
corrected
again. Okay.
itself. It probably-
Yeah. Thanks for letting us know. I'll probably fix this for the next stream. Yeah. Let's just jump right in.
Start button. Will different controllers be supported? Or just
Yeah, of course, of course. At the moment, we only support Xbox, but like all the different kind of controllers. You can actually use this strange machine on the left here to change your appearance.
Okay. No clue what I'm doing. But I'm running around.
Yeah, it looks like it.
How do I change? Okay, A seems to be.
Yeah, A is the
that's
primary
a nice
interaction
pumpkin.
button.
I'll take the pumpkin.
The pumpkin. Okay,
He's cool.
I'll be this old
He looks
dude.
badass.
Yeah. That's just how we are in real life. I'm this old dude,
And I'm a pumpkin.
and you're mad.
mad.
Okay.
Trophies.
There is no trophies. It's locked.
Oh no.
All right. There you can use the X button to pick something up, and X again to drop it again. And yeah,
Can't
so
throw it.
this is just the start screen of the game. And if you go over to this console, you can
use
actually activate it with A.
A this time.
Yeah,
Okay.
and now this is the boss selection screen.
That's the awesome new art. I see.
Yes, exactly. Stinger the Destroyer, the only boss at the moment, but later on you will have a menu here to select from all your unlocked bosses.
Okay.
So at the moment it's only this one, so you can select this with A, and then just press A, and then there's the medium fighter. This will be the ship selection, all different kind of ships. Just press A again.
Okay.
Now we need to go here to those buttons, and the game is loading.
Could have a sliding pole like in Batman. You know?
That would be awesome. Okay, now we launch from our space station, and this is the ship inside.
Okay.
And
Who are you?
Yeah.
He looks like me, kind of.
Really? Okay. So this is
The doggo.
this is called the Scrappy. Scrappy is you can basically throw all the items into this scrapper or Scrappy, and we get scrap out of that. Scrap is the in-game currency that you can use to reprint tools or do some shopping. And yeah, you can basically go everywhere, and all the stations like the pilot seat over there.
Yeah.
If you press A,
Okay, I could activate that.
yeah, then we have
the
the unique split screen coming up, and now you are piloting the ship.
How do I
Just press
from there?
Yeah, press A to accelerate, basically.
And how do I get out of the pilot seat?
With B,
That's that one, the dash.
the
Okay.
dash. Yeah, it's,
I always want to jump. I want to press A to jump around. Would be
you can
fun.
press B to dash now. It's a little bit faster.
Okay.
Yes, Adrian, the tools look much bigger in this version, and there is a new ship outside. So if I switch back into the pilot seat here, you can see that we have a new ship outside
that's
design.
right.
And also it moves a little bit different. It kind of, that's maybe the first question. Could you just go into the pilot seat and tell me how does it feel to pilot this ship?
Okay, let's see.
Just press A to accelerate.
A to accelerate.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, let's avoid that. Okay. I'll try to fly around this rock here for starters. And actually that works surprisingly well.
I'm just waiting for you to crash into the rock.
What happens then? Nothing bad, I hope.
A little bit of damage to the ship.
Okay. well, it works reasonably well, I'd say, so far.
I mean, there's like this.
It's a bit of a drift thing.
Yeah, I mean, compared to the last build, there is the new ship model, and then we added this kind of a little bit of wonky steering behavior, and like the rotation, the additional rotation if you go into one direction, and that added a lot to the overall experience of piloting
I like that.
the ship.
I think the little bit of wonkiness is pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay, and Gauss's Mocker, who is our creative director, just said in the chat, "Oh shit,
so much.
We forgot to activate collisions on asteroids."
Yeah, it
exactly.
looks like it.
Exactly.
Yeah, let's hide.
So to come back to your question, like what happens
Let's fly
if
around
we hit that
asteroid.
rock? Well, the ship is gone, so that's still true. Yeah, that's one soft asteroid, Scott 1. So this is the first level of the game. There is no real danger.
Yeah.
You can see not even asteroids are dangerous. This is just so you get used to piloting the ship. And
I wish I could be the asteroid, but I'm afraid I can't do it. You could attach the asteroid to the ship like in Red Dwarf.
Yeah.
I can
Hide
just
in there.
sneak in here.
But there's still more things we need to prepare inside the ship, because we just started, and if you just
Let's see.
let's join me here. We have these two boxes here. If you press Y,
Oh, it tells me.
then it tells you what it
Supposed
is.
to, at least.
You need to be a little bit closer, I think.
Oh, how much closer? It works for a laser turret, I think.
Maybe there is no
But not for this
there
one.
is no message for that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
it's true. So this is the laser
A
turret.
giant moon laser shoots other things too, not just moons.
Moon laser.
Yeah.
So this is a module that you can install on one of those slots inside the ship. So just carry the box over there to a slot and press X to drop it there and install it there.
Does it matter where?
Yeah, it does to a certain extent, because we need to walk around the ship, and shorter distances are always better.
Yeah.
But we can also change the positions. We just need to use the wrench and then use the wrench on the module, and then you get the module back and can install it somewhere else.
I think I'll put it here because there are 2 slots in this room anyway, so
Yeah. Okay.
screw it.
Yeah.
And this is the wrench.
This is the wrench. Yeah. Exactly.
It could be even bigger. More symbolic. And this is
This is a fire extinguisher.
okay. Okay.
And
And
this-
there's fewer windows in this build than
Yeah.
in the last one that I
Yeah,
saw.
that's true.
It's only 2 instead of 4 now.
Yeah, we removed some. Yeah.
What's this? A paintbrush?
This is this is the broom. So if the ship gets dirty, you can use the broom to clean up the ship, and then you get a little bit out of scrap out of that.
I was wondering, cleaning. Why cleaning would have such a high priority, but if
Yeah,
you-
there is a game mechanic behind that. So yeah.
Okay.
I think this is a shield.
Looks like it, yeah.
I'll probably install this here. So whoop. Yeah, this is the shield because it's program art. And if you can try this, just enter the shield module with A.
Use-
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I should pilot out of the asteroid. Now it looks like the asteroid has a shield.
Shielded asteroid, yeah. Okay. That's
Okay. So now you can change the position of the shield.
pretty slowly.
Yeah.
Rotates pretty slowly.
Yeah.
I played Lovers and Dangerous Space Time,
Mm-hmm.
so this mechanic is familiar to me.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll just
Alright.
leave it here
Yeah. Okay.
as shield. And this would be the turret.
This is the turret, yeah. This is the laser turret. It works in a way that you have to press and hold A to charge the laser, and when it is charged, it gets this, yeah.
Okay.
And now you can just release and it fires.
So that goes away again. So it's
Yeah.
I need to point in the direction for the laser pointer to appear.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right. Should I pilot? Do you want to stay in the laser turret, or
I can pilot too.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's
then
should
go
be
ahead
fine.
and pilot.
Should be fine. Okay, where to? There's
There's-
something on the minimap
Yeah,
in
just
the
yeah,
upper left corner.
just go there.
Probably the way out of there.
That's true. Oh, there's a sign. Warp.
Warp.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is some kind of a portal that will bring us to the actual first level, because this is like the tutorial level.
Okay.
Just steer right into that. And now this is the level selection screen. And
Yeah,
so
you
this,
have a fork in there. This is reminiscent of FTL.
yeah, exactly. So we can take a look at all those different kind of levels and see what's probably in there. It's like there is a shop station. There's also a shop station.
Okay,
But
so
if you
now-
can go one,
Yeah.
there's nothing in
Nothing.
there. Alien Derelict, and the last level it will be the
Shop
boss
station,
level.
alien derelict, and shop station.
Yeah,
So I think I want to have some action. So the left one first,
it's like
and
the
then
outer,
maybe the
left.
outer one,
Yeah. Okay.
because there seems to be most stuff there.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Let's select the first level on the left lane. All right. Okay.
Oh, I need to go back into piloting.
Yeah, that's true. So we are in the space scrapyard now.
Let's see. What do we have here? Can I fly into these as well?
I have no idea. Ah,
Oh.
there's collisions there at least.
So nothing
We took
too bad.
some damage already, but
Okay, let's see how well I managed to pilot this crate. So this is the circle that we see on the minimap. What does this
Exactly.
signify?
so there's
We have the fire.
we have a fire. I should take care of the fire.
Who needs to pilot? Come on.
X, exactly, and with A you.
Extinguish the fire. Let's try.
All right.
Do I need to get closer? Maybe.
Yeah. Okay, fire is gone. I'll take the wrench and repair
Okay.
those walls. You can go
Put
back
this-
into the pilot seat if you want
Okay.
to. Okay, so back to your question about the circles and the minimap. This is like the areas you can we can discover all those different kind of areas, and so we now see that this full circle we are in. We have already explored that one, but
Okay.
the others we still need to explore.
Okay. What's outside of those circles? Nothing.
Space.
The black emptiness of space. Let's drive
The
off the minimap.
void. Yeah, that's true. So there's nothing there. We probably should go up on the minimap. And the goal here is to find 3 keys to unlock the portal to the next level. And there's
An
some
invader jump
invader
imminent.
jumps. That means there is some enemies.
Oops.
By the way,
Oops.
okay. I'll try to shoot at this enemy.
I tried to
this-
shield. That didn't work well.
This yellow thingy was a key, by the way. We
Where?
have this
I didn't see that. Sorry.
this
Ah,
one rotating around that enemy. That's
see.
the shield. Okay, now I killed this enemy and we have the first key.
Okay.
And we need 2 more. But there's a little bit of fire in our ship.
Okay, so we should probably extinguish that.
True, yeah.
Oops. I'm on fire and now something exploded.
Yeah,
It's
your
shooting.
fire extinguisher exploded.
How do I get a new one?
Go to the tool station where you got it.
Okay.
Over there and reprint. Just press A and now it's
Okay.
being printed.
Do,
Whoa,
do.
damn it. I'll try.
Looks like a good run already.
It's fine. It's fine.
The lower left half of the ship is pretty much missing now, or on fire. Why did it explode in the first place?
I'll request another fire extinguisher, by the way.
Yeah, we might need that one. The door doesn't open here. So I need
Um,
to run around maybe.
Which one?
On the left.
This one should open.
I couldn't go
Yeah,
to the back. I think we might be under fire.
Yeah, I will just... Oh no, the doors are locked here. Okay, this is gonna be...
That might be a slight issue.
Okay, let's... Ah, damn it. Okay, there's...
How do we unlock doors?
We just need to press A to open the door.
Okay.
I will just flee from here. I think you need to...
dash away. I can hardly dash away from the... can we lock... come on, close door, close. No, I need to be on the other side. Oh, we have a fire again. Where?
But the windows are all broken, so there cannot be that much fire inside the ship.
Okay.
Hey, Binzo, welcome back.
It's kind of hard to move now. I can't.
And I think we
are screwed already.
Yeah, we are screwed already. Yeah.
Okay, that was a good.
Okay, the ship is gone. Game over.
Great.
So that was.
We did well.
That was the first try in this new build. I just tried to catch up with the chat. Indie Binzu. Yeah, welcome, Binzu. It's got that tilting when turning, that's right, and it feels way better than before.
You can't open doors if you're carrying something. Okay, that's kind of awkward.
All right, so we survived for 13 minutes.
Yes, and most of that was just you explaining the ship to me.
That's true, that's true. All right.
I think we'll get into another one. Nothing ever happened. No one saw us crash.
Binzu says spaceship die a lot, lived up to its name. Or died up to its name.
Yeah, we'll see. So, I think the shield at the back was maybe not the best of ideas.
Maybe
I mean, we can place it here, but...
Yeah, but... so... I think this is something else. This is...
Oh, it's not a laser anymore?
I don't think so.
Laser turret.
Oh yeah, okay. It's the laser. I'll always get confused with the icons there because I don't think that there are final icons.
Okay, let's see. But maybe we can place the shield somewhere else.
Yeah, I'll do that. And I'll place the shield.
The S-shield didn't work too well.
So I'll have a front-facing shield.
Let's try that, yeah. Then I can crash into asteroids and nothing bad happens, right? With a front-facing shield.
Not sure about that in that build, by the way. But at least if you go into enemies,
then nothing bad should happen. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of none here. A lot of nothing. So the only thing where there's something is on the rightmost path. There's an alien derelict and a shop station.
Yeah, okay. So let's go there. Vinsu says, I love seeing the game get prettier with each stream. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you. Do you have plans for what you want to do with all that black space at the nose of the ship?
Probably, in the round part.
Yeah.
Something.
This is a mine, by the way. You should probably...
I can't reverse, can I?
No, you can't.
But I put the shield in that direction.
Yeah. So the shield already helped us. There's no damage here.
We have two keys now already?
How's that possible?
Did we... I mean, one flew right at me at the start.
Is that... Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's a bug.
Probably. Oh, that's another mine, right?
No, this one is like one of those pusher enemies.
Okay.
I'll mount the laser turret, and the shield is now gone, by the way.
Will it recover?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So we should probably do something about the damage that we got.
Let's repair a little bit. Is there... And there's fire already. I will get rid of the fire.
And I'll try to repair. just walk up to the
Because
panels and
if you don't
hit
repair
them.
the walls, they will catch fire eventually.
Why?
Because you know walls there's like electronics inside and
They like to catch fire.
yeah. It's basically this is the idea behind that is that there should be something that motivates you to repair walls.
Okay.
Because otherwise you could just why should I? Okay.
There's the enemy. Oh.
Okay. Let's hunt the enemy down.
Okay. Oh. The turn rate is a bit slow.
Yes, okay. And there is loot coming out of the enemy. That's something we can pick up.
Okay.
And
Shall I
this
look at
this is something that comes out of this conveyor belt here. But there is a new mechanic in this build. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, there's a
You can-
lever, so
yeah.
you get the loot. And that's a sort of slot machine from what I remember, right?
Exactly, yeah.
What do we do with that?
You can try and see whether you're lucky. So just go there and press A to activate the slot machine. So we pay a little bit of scrap for nothing, and now we got a little bit of scrap out of the slot
So that
machine.
was a profit.
It was profit. Keep going. That's how gambling works. And we got a fire extinguisher out of that.
Okay, that's not too bad. So maybe just leave them in that one in the back somewhere, because we'll need it
All right.
eventually.
You want to fly the thing? Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
I can fly the crate. Oh, why does the ship look so sad?
That's a good question because there's no damage to the ship.
There's an enemy incoming. Here it is. 2, actually. So now I might have a bit of a problem.
Okay,
One is
one.
down. Let's turn the crate. Okay.
Okay. Oh,
Ouch.
there's more enemies here. Okay.
Now there's a bunch of bumper enemies. That's not great.
Not really.
I don't think I can dodge them really.
It's possible.
It seems pretty hard.
It needs a little bit of practice, but it's possible.
See, they're so fast.
Ah, I missed it.
Okay. That's about it now.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay. You said this build was easier than the last one?
It's so easy.
Okay. Great. We're doing well. We're doing well.
Try to read the chat.
Lopka, welcome.
Welcome, Blobka.
You're the
Seems
same-
overcomplicated. What do you mean? We just screwed up.
I think the general idea of the game is to keep people busy and
Yeah. After all, you are piloting and managing the worst spaceship that there is in a known galaxy.
okay.
So the idea is that you should be a little bit busy, like repairing all those things and finding secrets, mysteries, and finally saving the universe, of course.
So I understand why you think it's overly complicated. I think it's designed with 3 people or so with 2 to 3 players. Is this one?
This ship is designed for 2 to 3 players, yeah.
And the idea is that you always have something to do, some problem to solve.
Exactly. You should not be bored.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it shouldn't be as stressful as, for example, Overcooked. There is no real time pressure, but more like like situations where it gets a little bit stressful because there is more enemies and you need to decide, okay, should we fight those enemies? Should we flee a little bit? Should we, just like communicating in the team that is operating the ship.
Okay.
And who does what inside the ship.
Lopka, can you tell us why it's Well, I think it's too complicated. I mean, there's the first key again. Came out of nowhere.
Oh, could you just go there a little bit closer? And now this is a teleport target.
And we have a second key.
And
all of a sudden.
Yeah, and now we teleport into that thing, which is an item room. It's gotta be fast. That means we can pick up one item here, but we actually need to decide what item we want to have and then try to get.
Okay,
to get
so
this.
the blue thing with the flame is kind of booster engine thing.
This
That's
is
what you always
probably
want.
the engine. Yeah, yeah, exactly. You saw that stream where we had like 5 engines.
I
I
don't know whether I saw that.
Yeah,
one.
the ship was really fast after that.
Oh, it was a coffee now.
This
Sorry.
is the coffee machine.
We got the coffee machine. I screwed
It's
up.
fine. It's fine. Yeah, what's up with the first key? I have no
and
idea.
the second one, because I don't know where that one came from either.
I have no idea. So this is the coffee machine. You can use that. Yeah, you're refreshing,
Okay.
and now you're
I'm
moving a little
fast.
bit faster.
Okay,
Exactly.
so that's good if we want to have, if you need to repair stuff quickly.
Yeah.
And that's mines. Okay,
That's mines. Exactly.
that's not good.
Maybe not. We're taking a little bit of damage here.
Okay, so
I'll
move
just
out of
try
here
to
as well.
repair stuff as fast
need
as I
another
can.
repair thingy. While that is being printed,
No, there's fire
some coffee,
already
okay.
here.
I can try to extinguish the. Okay, I'm on fire, and the fire extinguisher exploded again. It's not great. I'm running very fast and on fire, like a chicken on fire.
Could you?
I try to, but it's just
You can't do anything if you're on fire.
okay.
So
maybe I should go somewhere else. Can try to repair stuff. Okay, but that's probably not working either. If everything's burning.
I'll just try to trigger.
So if the place with the fire extinguisher is on fire, then you are most likely deadlocked. And
Actually,
screwed.
it's possible to get there, and there's like a short time window where you can trigger, I think.
Okay.
And but the problem here is that there is enemies firing at us. So
that's not
we
the
actually
only
need
problem,
to-
I think. At this point.
all right. So now, yeah, the windows are broken now. So
It's hard to get into the cockpit with the fire there. How did that disappear?
the window broke, and
Oh,
then
oh,
the
I see.
fire got sucked out of the
Can I
window.
break this window here?
You can if you use the wrench.
Which I don't have.
Yeah. You could also wait until the fire spreads and then breaks the window.
I'll get on fire, and then I'll try to break the window with my
Yeah.
fire. That sounds like a good mechanic. Okay, so we are going to extinguish the fire here. Great, extinguished.
All right.
Doing well.
We
doing
need to
well.
repair the ship.
I'll
it's-
try.
It's almost gone. I'll just keep going with the ship to like flee from those enemies. Binzo says, did the backgrounds get an overhaul with this build too? Yeah, that's true. Outside and the backdrops are completely new in this build.
Oh, now we have something else, another fire here. And I think I lost my wrench.
Yeah, if we use the wrench, there's like we can use it for 15 times and then it breaks apart. So you have to reproduce a wrench.
15 times is not very often.
Yeah, it's maybe something up for balancing. Hello, Xanti. How's it going?
Let's try to
Welcome back.
repeat
We
that.
are trying not
that
to
trick
screw this up.
with the fire. Okay. So rather than repairing the window, I'll now try to repair other things. First. Okay.
I mean, basically, we just need to find
Drop
one
the
more
thing.
key and get the hell out of here.
Will that help?
Temporarily. So,
Where's the wrench here? It's now I could pick it up after opening the door. So it's
Binzo, yeah, you repair windows with the wrench too. That's correct.
kind of okay. We have a fire here as well.
You are on fire.
Yes, I'm good at that. I'm good at burning. That's something at least. See, on fire
And the fire extinguisher exploded.
as usual. And now I need another wrench. I think I don't know where the one is that I.
Oh,
had
we are out of scrap.
So
We need
now I
to
need
throw
to-
something into the scrapper.
Oh, we can get
yeah.
whatever.
This is scrap metal, I think. So you can just
Scrap,
Whoa,
the scrap
yeah.
metal
yeah, exactly.
with A.
With X, just put it in there, and we got a little bit of scrap out of that, and now we can reproduce the wrench.
Okay, let's try to do that. In the meantime, I could try to clean stuff up, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's also a good idea.
No, that's actually pretty good. Oh, I think we just got.
Yeah, I hit that
Some
rock
damage.
over there. Whoa. There's an enemy there, by the way.
I can repair here. Okay. Should I man the turret?
That would be a good idea.
I can
I'm
try.
trying to
I can
get
try.
out of here and get around.
Let's see where it is.
It's following
Okay.
us. That was a great job.
Thanks.
And there's some loot that we can pick up. Let's hope for another slot machine.
That was a fire extinguisher. It just got sucked out the window. And now we have another fire.
Yeah.
Let's repair that window here for once. That's kind of stressful. And there went the wrench. So
We need to reproduce another yeah, we need another wrench. This is kind of a thing that annoyed me a little bit in previous builds, because there's just so many things that get sucked out of those windows.
yeah,
I mean, there are few windows in this build, and there's also the conveyor belt. You can actually control whether it should bring in items or not.
yeah.
So
But this one just came on its own, I think. I didn't press the button.
because you need to deactivate it here.
Ah, I
It's
see.
either on or off.
Okay.
Oh,
Nearby
damn it.
invader detected.
Nearby
But I think
invader,
we
I
have
got-
everything repaired for once.
Yeah, but I need to get back to. Whoa, that was close. Could you
I'll try
shoot
to,
at those
yeah.
enemies?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I hit it, but it didn't.
It needs another hit. I mean, just one more hit. Okay, that was great.
Here's the other one.
And there should be
that
another
was a
one.
miss.
Whoa!
Good
Okay.
driving.
Ah, damn it.
It's kind of difficult because, I mean, I would
Yeah,
love
we-
if the laser pointer would at least stay on all the time.
Okay, yeah.
I think
get
that
it,
would
yeah.
be helpful
Yeah.
because otherwise I need to always press into some direction, and that might not be something that I want to do. Okay, I'll try to clean up some more because we'll need the scrap for everything
All right.
for the next. Oh, and
A next invader
the
jump.
next invader. Okay, I'll reproduce the next wrench because
Yeah.
we'll need that soon.
And maybe a fire extinguisher as well.
I'll try to do that. Yeah.
Oh, and there's enemies coming in.
And man, the laser, the moon laser.
Giant moon laser.
That's a lot of enemies.
Whoa! Ah, damn it!
Say,
Yeah, that's
unfortunately,
that's a lot.
that was a miss.
Okay.
Let's find the general direction. I don't know what's the range of the laser. Is there a limit to it?
It is limited, but
It's a long
it's
range laser.
more than than
Oh, we
the
have
viewing
fire.
range.
You have a fire somewhere, so I'll try.
It's
and
fine.
It's again a fire extinguisher. Oh, I think I'll. Crap.
All
Try
right.
to grab
I'll
it
just
as
keep
I
going
failed.
here.
Yeah. Extinguish the flame. Pick up the fire extinguisher. Oh, can't. Shit.
Whoa! What's...
That was just. Oh no! I exploded the fire extinguisher again.
Okay. Are there any non-laser weapons in the game? Yeah, there are turrets that just shoot bullets, but in this run we got the laser when we started.
Again, I think in every run so far we got the laser.
Yeah, because there's I think there's a 50-50 chance that there's either a laser or the,
Bloody hell! Always the
default turret.
same thing. The fire extinguisher explodes so quickly.
Yeah, if you're too close to the fire, then
Yeah, but it doesn't have a long range either, does it?
yeah, that's true. That's the tricky part. Oh damn it! There's more enemies.
Okay.
Whoa.
So I think I got all the fires now.
Gotta get some photon torpedoes up in there. Yeah,
It would be handy,
make it so.
so that you need to pick up everything each time. That you need to throw away the tool before you can open doors. That's kind of annoying.
Yeah, that's a bit tedious.
I mean, I almost understand why you do it, but... Oh, screw that.
Okay, oh, there is more loot
So
here.
fire here, fire there. What's this? Oh, actually, this is the wrench, not the fire extinguisher. Let's repair here. The fire will hopefully... Okay, I'll let the fire burn at the fire extinguisher for now.
It's fine.
And repair
yeah.
other stuff first.
Okay.
Okay, so that didn't work too well. Now I need to break this window again with my fire. My booty on fire, basically.
Vincent says, would be cool if you could hold down the button to fire the torpedoes and have them explode on release of the fire button. Actually, we have a torpedo in the game that works a little bit like the Redeemer in Unreal. So that's probably... no, that's exactly what you are describing here. So that's
crap again. Crap. We probably can't even get a broom. Do we have anything to scrap? Oh, we could grab an item.
There's a lot of things on the conveyor belt. Yeah. Okay, this is... I think
this?
that's...
I can't pick it up.
Oh, damn it!
Yeah, that's kind of bad.
Could you try to... Yeah,
this
this is
one?
the machine gun.
The machine gun.
Yeah,
I'll scrap it.
yeah, sure.
Because I don't need a machine gun, I need a wrench. Yeah, it's really a kind of stressful game.
I mean, is it really... I mean, the balancing is... I'd say the balancing is a bit off in this build. Like, there are a lot of enemies and...
I tend to agree. It's also kind of hard to really hit what you want to hit with a wrench.
Because there's no visual indication.
There's no indicator, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I think that would be handy. I hope the wrench isn't used up by things that... if you hit a section of the wall that's already repaired.
No, it's... that does not consume anything from the wrench.
And that was again a wrench. Also, the lifetime of these things is so very limited.
Yeah. But would you say that this is the most annoying thing in the game right now, or is there something where you say, okay, I wouldn't play this game because of that?
No, I wouldn't say that. It's hard to say. I wouldn't. To me, it's a bit too stressful at the moment.
Okay.
It was just scrap, I think, right?
Yeah, this is metal scrap. Yeah.
Metal scrap. What else do we have? We have a fire extinguisher, slot machine. Let's try slot machine a bit.
Yeah. Let's see.
I think
We are lucky.
dangerous stuff can come out of it. That's why I'm moving here before I use it.
Yeah, good thinking.
Like,
And this is a bomb.
like this one.
Yeah, you can scrap the bomb. Get some scrap out of that.
What's
And
this?
this is a fuel cell. You can use fuel cells to supercharge modules. So, for example,
We'll scrap it. I guess.
you could also supercharge the scrapper. So there's
But it's
more
a permanent supercharge?
No,
or-
it's just for 10 seconds. But if you use that on, for example, the laser turret, the laser turret will be more powerful.
I see. So, but 10 seconds seems hardly worth it.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a lot of enemies and I'm on a laser turret and you supercharge my turret, and I could like kill them all.
Sure, but who has time for that?
It's a little bit difficult if you only have 2 players.
Yeah. If you have more than enough players for whatever reason, then I understand that this makes sense, but I think usually you wouldn't have time for something like that.
Yeah, with 2 players, you just one player is busy like piloting the thing, and the other player.
One player is usually busy shooting, one is busy with repairing.
Yeah. And we got 3 keys now.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I think I repaired the damage we had.
Awesome.
Where was the broom again?
The broom station is like right to the conveyor belt.
The
But
broom
you
landed
already
on
have
the shield.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
And I think what was I saying?
I'm just trying
That's
to yeah.
A bit too busy for me at the
A
moment.
bit too busy. Okay, yeah. Just too many things going on at the same time,
Yes.
and like running around and repairing, and then
I'm busy with extinguishing fires, repairing things, breaking glass to repair fires that
Yeah.
I couldn't otherwise.
repairing again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
get it. Yeah.
If you're smart, you probably place tools around the ship. That would be
Like more tool stations.
No,
or-
I think as a player.
As a player, okay, yeah.
Currently, I think you'd almost need to, take a fire extinguisher, put one in this corner, put one in another corner.
And then break all windows and they get all sucked out. of the
That would be
ship.
kind of bad. No, but just as a contingency.
Yeah,
Have
I mean
multiple
that
things
could
available.
be a valid strategy
Yeah,
to do that.
I think that's almost needed at this point.
Yeah.
So if you want to, we can move on. I think
Yeah.
because we have
Okay.
some tools lying around.
Okay. I
Wrench there,
will
fire extinguishers.
find the warp thingy here. Activate with our keys, and we're gonna warp into the next level.
Okay, cool.
And now it's the obvious choice.
Yeah,
We can only go here and find the alien relict.
we didn't find that ever, right? I didn't see it in the last
The alien relict.
stream either.
It is there, but I don't think that it was discovered in the last stream. But there's something here,
Okay.
and there's, let's see. Oh, okay. This is pick the right cup. So there's a button here, and if you press the button, then the game starts. So
many gambling mechanics. in this
yeah,
game.
that's true.
I sense a theme here. I guess it's
This
in
is
the
a-
leftmost cup.
Yeah, but just press the button.
Yeah.
So it's in the left cup, but now they get shuffled. So It's still very easy to guess. We just have to wait.
But only because of this
Only
visual
because,
bug.
only because in this build there is a new model for that. And I think it's in the middle one.
Yeah, but there was something in another one too.
Yeah.
I have no clue what that is. So this is one of the things that's kind of hard for me to know what all these things are.
Yeah.
I know that there's the info button.
Yeah.
Ah, this is a torpedo.
There's nothing in there. That's also very nice. And there's a mop.
Okay, I think
And this is
everyone
totally
torpedo.
something that's not supposed to be that way.
This is one situation where the info button is
This is
actually
a really
useful.
This is a really nice cheat. Let's hope that Felix does not watch this stream.
So we now have a torpedo launcher too.
Yeah. Let's go back. Hello, Sir Van Bierne. I think it's always the right cup. Yeah, the right one.
Right, in the sense of correct. So I guess we'll put that in the back here.
Okay.
Because I don't want to have both weapons in the same room.
Yeah, okay.
That's kind of...
Okay, so this one is the torpedo. It works like the Redeemer in Unreal, so you can fire and then like control the thing, and eventually it will.
I think it exploded off screen. Somewhere.
Yeah, if it goes off screen, then it will.
But I didn't want to explode the ship. Oh, it was a little boom.
Yeah.
It was a tiny boom.
Let's find some enemies.
Yeah. So the targeting laser pointer, I call it, doesn't really make too much sense for this Redeemer weapon right now. Or does it?
Not really. It just like indicates
Just
the
the
starting direction for this.
But there
thing.
seems to be an arc on this.
Fire another one.
This is as far as I can move it.
All right. Yeah. I didn't know that this was limited.
There's a key. Invader jump imminent. Yeah, I crashed with the weapon into the mine. I think that triggered it.
Yeah.
Which is nice. This is how it
there's.
should be. Okay, one hit. Oh, I need to take care to not.
There. Okay,
that worked too.
That was nice. All right.
But the arc is kind of weird on this Redeemer. Let me show you. So this is how far it extends to the left side of the ship, not at all, and kind of into the ship on.
And that is weird.
So this is a very weird arc. This is kind of wrong. Should be the other way around.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, for this kind of weapon, it makes sense to limit the angle because it's actually dangerous to your ship. So we can.
But it shouldn't be.
You can hit your own ship with the torpedo.
Yeah, luckily it doesn't happen even in this configuration.
Interesting. Yeah.
I don't want to really aim at the ship now.
Do it. Do it.
Okay, so let's fly back into the ship. Let's see how much that hurts. Oh, it hurt.
A little bit.
And there comes an invader.
Where is the invader?
Probably on fire soon. Oh, there's the invaders. 2 so far.
Oh, sorry.
No big deal. Oops. It's kind of hard. Oh, where did that one? Ah, that's one of the bumpy things.
Yes.
Ah, I hate those. I was hoping this was a mine, but no.
This one is
too
a mine.
many.
This one here
They look very similar at the moment.
Ow.
Okay, so I'll jump out of that and try to. We don't have a
Repair
fire
a
yet,
little bit.
but we need. I think we'll have a fire soon. I can't go through here. Now we have the fire, and the first thing that happens is that a fire extinguisher explodes.
There is another invader jump imminent.
That's not good. Also, we're on fire quite a bit.
Okay, more invaders.
Should I man a weapon?
Yes, I think so. Oh, come on. The ship is going very slow.
Why?
I have no idea.
Oh, that was a miss. Maybe I can... No.
Okay, I don't think that we'll survive this.
The Redeemer also goes rather slowly. The projectile. I mean, too fast is also not good, but it's sometimes hard to also hit the enemies. There's one. Okay.
Well,
so that was that.
that was that.
Not the worst run. We made it to the second level.
27 minutes. Damage taken 39. Damage dealt 131.
Kills 46. When
That's a
did we
lot.
do that?
On the way. The drive-by shooting. Yeah, we are screwed. That's exactly what we are.
Screwed.
All right.
Okay. So you said you do consider self-publishing. What would you prefer? Find a publisher or self-publish?
That's actually a good question. It really depends. I think if you find the right publisher that really could help drive sales and do like there's different kinds of publishers out there.
Okay.
Basically, you can just divide into those who just distribute games, and those who really care about the games they publish and distribute.
Okay.
So if you find the right publisher for this title that really then knows a lot about the title and how to market the title, that's definitely very helpful.
Okay.
And I'd probably prefer that, really, to like get the word out and drive a lot of traffic to the game's Steam page and whatever those other platforms are going to be. But it really depends. I mean, if we don't find the right publisher, we would do it ourselves, and that could also work. But it's like we are developers, and as always, like being a developer means like you're probably good at developing games,
Yeah.
but not so good at marketing or PR, and that's where you need help as a developer.
Yes.
So it's like a good idea to get in touch with PR people or people that know how to market the game, and that's probably if we would go for self-publishing, that's the kind of a setup we want to have there. At the moment, I can't say this is
sure.
the better option because we're still talking to a lot of people, and then
For someone who's new, like myself,
Yeah.
I'm inexperienced. I've never released a game commercially. You'd say finding finding a publisher is a good idea for a first game, or would it be?
I mean, it really depends on what you want to do with your first game. If it's just like I'll do a really small game, and I want to like experience the whole process of like creating an idea, then developing the game, then really getting the thing release ready and releasing the thing somewhere. You don't really need a publisher for this kind of experience for your first game if you don't like think it needs to be commercially successful. You could just say, okay, for my first game, I'm gonna think of the smallest game that is as small as possible and do the full process of creating the game and getting the game out the door, even for free on whatever platform, itch.io for example, just to like gain this kind of experience of going through the process. And then for the next game, maybe start thinking about like talking to publishers or like improving on what you did before, like the next iteration of that game, or this game but with another twist or another feature added to that, but also like think of the second most smallest game.
Yeah.
And then go on from there. It really helps talking to a lot of people. I'd say just this is like the number one fail that developers have, and we failed at that many times. Like this is the thing is, oh, I'm gonna work on my game. I'm gonna lock myself in until the thing is done, and when it's gonna be released, it's gonna be the greatest game of all time. Blah blah blah. And this is not how you should do it. You should. I mean, there's of course, if you start the game and there's not really anything there to show, you can probably talk to people, but there is nothing to show. So there's a point in the development where you need to decide, okay, now I'm gonna show something of the game and get some feedback. And you don't have to put that much effort into that. Like, okay, I have a prototype and I want 10,000 people to give me feedback on that. It doesn't make sense. But just talk to just, I don't know, a dozen people. And gather feedback, and then iterate on the game. So this is also like a process.
Okay.
So that's one thing I would say. As soon as you have something to show, do it. Just show it to people.
Okay, cool.
And then if you have iterated on that thing for some iterations, then get some more people and show it to some more people. So that would be my advice, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Hello, people. Please buy game. Yes, you would be great at this, Xantica, indeed.
Thanks for following, Aldehyde. Thank you. So if you have any questions in the chat, please feel free to ask any of your questions. Hopefully we can answer them.
So related to the game, there's at least no sound that we hear yet.
That's true, because sound is deactivated in this build, because it's not. There are sound hooks in the game and temporary sounds in there, but at the moment we decided to deactivate sounds because it would be too annoying to have all those really temporary effects in there during the stream. But that's something that's being worked on and being added to the game.
Do you have music yet?
No music yet. So there's just sound hooks.
An idea and direction for music?
No final direction. We have some ideas floating around, but there's no final direction on that. There's a couple of ideas, but we'll see. We'll get to that a little bit later. Just first we need to get things done with the gameplay and the sound effects in a way that they're relevant for player feedback. So you do something and then you hear, okay, I just used a wrench, or there's something firing at my ship. And then if we have covered this, then we'll just proceed and think about music direction.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Let's take the boxes with us.
Sure. So Ol asks, have you tried merging ideas or coming together to develop with other similarly level developers? So the way we work here at Reabyte, we always talk to a lot of people. We show something on stream and gather ideas. And we have some people playing the game, I don't know, every week, and then we gather feedback. And there's probably a big list somewhere where we collect all those different kind of ideas for level stuff or items, whatever. And then we just go through that list and decide, okay, this is really a funny thing that we could add to the game, or that would fit. Because it's not like everything that sounds funny at first is something that really fits the game or the playstyle or whatever we want to do. So first gather all the ideas, then talk about those ideas, prioritize, and yeah, that's how it works.
So I saw that this time we have a turret. That's a different weapon.
Yeah, true. Yeah. So this one
Set
here.
up the shield as
Yeah.
as per usual. Okay. What do we have here?
Shop station. Shop station.
That's
None.
something good, right?
Alien Direct shop station.
I think we'll go the right one.
Okay. The right one is also the correct one this time. And okay.
I'll try
You
to
wanna
man.
Want to pilot the ship?
I don't know where we are on the minimap. We are out of the map again, like in the last run.
Okay, we are there.
I think
Okay.
we usually start outside the map on the bottom, or at least it was the same.
Not all the time. I think on our second attempt we started at the top right or something. Yeah. Ol says it's hard work. Yeah, I can understand. Yeah, game dev is hard work. Sometimes it is. I mean, that's
What's
a
this?
question for a solo dev. Would you say game dev is hard work?
You sure need a whole lot of different skills.
Yeah.
And
Especially if you're just working on something just by yourself.
yeah,
Yeah.
you need to have many hats. So in that sense, at least, it's very hard work. I think it's difficult, but
I mean, it's
something
basically
we can afford.
There is. We could go back to the ship and scrap something so we can afford.
We have an engine here.
Oh, we need an engine. Chat. Do we need an engine? Do we need an engine? Wait, should we go back to the ship, scrap something, and come back?
I don't know what we could scrap.
Happy doing business with ya.
It doesn't look happy.
Yeah, this is because of the typos there.
Okay, could be. Yeah. Business, yeah.
I don't think that there is another icon for the shopkeeper.
Okay. I don't know whether it's hard work. Yeah, all in
But
all,
wait, the shop is now gone?
it looks like it.
Damn it, that's new.
We just discovered a new feature.
Yeah. Okay, there's
Disappearing
something
shop.
here. Let's see.
What do we have? Why is yeah, we picked something up.
And nothing coming out of that.
That's weird too. Could be a bug, but not even that one's coming out.
I'll stop that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Invader jump imminent. So I
Okay.
think I'll stay in place and we'll deal with the first invader.
Yeah, I'll just shoot at the invaders. Oh, here they are. Oh, there, yeah. Yes, okay.
Got that one.
I really like the turret compared to the laser.
I can imagine. Oh, there's these guys. I hate these guys. At least you can destroy them while they are closed. You know, they could be like an expanding
Whoa.
shell. Oh, that was lucky.
Yeah.
You could design them in such a way that you can only hurt them when they are opened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
kind
yeah. They
Their
need
form
to.
kind
Yeah.
of suggests that currently.
That's true, but it would be rather difficult because of all this timing. You have to like control the ship, then the other
Sure.
player has to like aim, and then if there is more that you need to take care of, maybe it's too complicated.
They would need
But
to be less
but visually, I
punishing.
totally agree that yeah. Oh, there's another invader jump imminent.
Also, we received a little bit of damage already, so there's probably some fire going to come up.
You already know the game pretty well. Okay.
So I'll just grab
Oh, there's
these
more
things,
loot,
and,
loot.
there's
Yeah.
the enemy here somewhere. Okay.
And more loot. Awesome.
So we'll need to take care of these issues. I'll grab the extinguisher and see what I can do about the fire.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, Binzer, this gun looks way more fun. It is. Oh, another invader jump imminent.
Okay. I only
Fire!
extinguished, but
Yeah.
didn't do anything else.
That's just fine. No, just wait for the enemies and then...
Oh, that's so many. Just
They just bumped into each other.
oh, that's good. They can bump into each other. That's totally fine.
I'm actually not sure if they take damage if they do that.
Well, the mines at least hurt them, so maybe
Yeah.
they will hurt each other as well.
There's
But the
like
fire is
10
something we
items
should
on the
take care of.
conveyor belt waiting.
Yeah.
The font rendering is broken there already.
Okay. Oh, there's a broken window
Oh yeah. Okay.
and some broken panels, but the broken window fixed the fire, extinguished the fire.
So broken windows are good in a way.
Sort of, yes. Just whacked the wrench here and another invader jump. Great.
Okay.
But I'll
get the gun ready.
turn on the replicators
Awesome.
quickly before
Yeah, good thinking.
I do anything else. And now it's piloting time again.
Whoa,
Can we
okay.
avoid something at least? This one has a lot of guns.
Yeah. Takes more
Shield.
damage. Okay, yeah. Shield is gone. Okay, shield is back up.
We took some damage again, so repair time, yay! So it's kind of cumbersome to always get out of the seat, repair.
Yeah. I mean, if we would have,
we have another
a third player, then it would be
Sure.
easier.
Sure. I think the busy work thing is maybe not my kind of. See, I have a hard time hitting that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there is another invader jump imminent.
Yeah, of course. So I think I'm not the biggest fan of busy work games.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Lovers in Dangerous Spacetime had a decent balance.
But do you think that this is just a balance issue at the moment? There's like more busy work, like getting things done inside the ship, than that you don't find time to actually explore more of the world.
Yes, I think there's very little in terms of exploration that you can do at the moment. At least when you know, with this kind of balance.
Yeah.
One obvious difference to
yeah.
Lovers is that you didn't need to do repairs, as far as I remember. You only had to steer and man the guns and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Which was busy work enough for me.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But that's a design decision, of course, that you did there. Oh, where are the broken panels? I think they are.
Are there 16 items on the belt?
Could be, yeah. But no one has time to grab them, so.
Yeah.
So that worked too,
Yeah.
for the moment.
You need another wrench. I quickly request another wrench.
Yeah, thanks.
Go back into the turret.
And the camera is sometimes. I mean, if we are getting close to each other, the camera closes in. But in this case, it's actually not necessarily helpful.
Not all. I mean,
because we don't see the rest of the ship.
Oh, damn it. Yeah.
So I would consider, I don't know, not zooming in.
Or maybe not
to that degree.
Yeah. Maybe it needs some tweaks there as well. Let's get rid of those enemies first, and then I'll answer chat questions.
Yeah, it's hard to read chat.
Yeah, it's like really hard. Okay,
you
we
got
did
that
that. Binza says,
Fire.
you said you did a GDC talk about playtesting streams last year, right? No, I'm actually given a GDC talk this year about development and playtesting streams, but I already talked at other conferences about streaming development and more focused on Seeds of Soul, one of our other projects.
So how many projects do you have going at the moment?
Well, that's a good question. I think
You should know that.
five-ish, because it's like there's got different phases of those projects. There's one thing is more like where we do concepts. Then there's something that's gonna be finished very soon. Then there's We're Screwed. Yeah, just a lot of things going on at the studio because we do a lot of contract work as well. And there's some projects I cannot talk about.
Sure.
But I would say I think it's 5 at the moment. Binzo says he's definitely interested in the playtesting stream at GDC. Yeah, but you're not attending GDC, right? I think we talked about this before. Nah. Okay.
Crap.
But I think there will be a recording of that because I think they record all the GDC talks.
Yeah, but sometimes the it takes a long while until they become public.
Yeah,
I
that's.
mean, there's the GDC Vault, but I think you need to pay for
Yeah,
that
you
in
need
some
to
fashion.
pay for that. That's true.
And otherwise,
yeah,
it takes a couple of years until you can actually.
Yeah, but I mean, some selected talks will be made available like a couple weeks after GDC, but not everything. There's a lot of stuff in the world that's now free. Yeah, that's true, Binzo. But there's, I think, from my talk from 4C, the 4C conference last October or something, from Prague, there is a recording on YouTube somewhere where I talked about development streams and Seeds of Soul and some of those experiences. So if you want to check this out, just
4C, never heard of that one.
4C conference, yeah.
Okay.
That's like it's like the kind of a war gaming conference because they're like this is a conference that is kind of sponsored or operated by Wargaming, and they invite a lot of other people from the industry, and there's talks there and like a typical like kind of developer conference or community event.
Okay.
And they invite me for the community track to talk about streaming our development.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the company because I'm playing a bit of World of Warships from time to time.
Okay, yeah.
So
I was expecting World of Tanks, but yeah.
no, I don't like World of Tanks.
Okay.
World of Warships is more chill.
More chill. Okay, yeah. Get it. All right.
So we took some hits again. See, we can't even move out of that sector properly because I'm too busy with repairs and stuff like that.
Yeah, we definitely need to work on balancing there. Yeah. I think all those enemy spawns, they were like added today, so that needs more balancing there.
Too frequent and also
Surge Diverter says
hey,
hello.
Surge, welcome. Nice to see you.
Welcome.
Actually, I need a fire extinguisher. Here's one. And I mean, I like the zoomed out overview better in general, but it's sometimes hard to see things still. It's kind of also... sometimes it's hard to find items or see where
you
the
are
items
on fire.
are.
Yeah.
I'm on fire once more, as per usual. So how many times did I die today? So far?
A lot.
A lot. That sounds about right. Okay, that's actually a wrench. It's all red. Wrenches, fire extinguishers.
Okay.
I can't grab it. So I think.
Binzu, what are the numbers on the conveyor belt controller? That's actually
How many
the number
items
of
we
items.
have?
There's the number of items on the belt that you still have not collected.
We don't have time to collect.
Yeah. Kind of true.
That's a bit.
There is more fire there. 26
Yes,
items.
I'm
Okay, there's a
hoping
lot
for the. Oh, come on, open up. I'm hoping for the fire to finally open up the window here to extinguish.
That's fine. We'll just wait.
To extinguish the fire. Yeah, that's the way we do it here. We count on space to extinguish fires.
And the fire's
voila.
gone. That's just fine.
That's the only feasible way at one point. You know, once you have enough fire, you don't have the extinguishers all the time.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's perfectly fine just to wait for the window to break.
I think the 2 windows is actually pretty decent.
Yeah. I mean, we
Compared
had
to
we
what
had
I
like
saw.
4 before that, or 5, and it was just way too many. But with 2, I think it's okay.
Last time I watched, we had, it was 4. So what's that thing again?
Fuel
Fuel
cell.
cell, okay.
Yeah, you can supercharge any module with that.
But
So
who has time for that? But we always need some scrap.
do you guys have a waiting system for where the fire responds to make it more likely to take out a window? Good question. I actually don't know the details of the implementation. That's something Inco, aka Felix, would have to answer. Seems like a possible balancing system so things don't get completely out of hand.
Okay, yeah, we have actually some breathing
That's-
room for once.
Yeah,
I could turn on the belt some more.
yeah, let's see what's in there. Fire extinguisher, slot machine.
There's actually a fair amount of fire extinguishers in there, which is good because
Yeah, you need them.
we need them. Fire extinguishers and wrenches.
There's just a lot of items there.
Yeah. Stop. Okay.
All right.
Can we supercharge a slot machine? No. What
no.
am I carrying now?
Nothing.
It looked like I was carrying
Okay, this
something.
is a fuel cell.
This is a fuel
You can supercharge my turret, for example. If you
Okay.
want to try it.
Yeah, let's try it just to see.
I mean, there is no enemy here, but press X.
X.
When you're there, yeah,
drop it,
and
okay.
now, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you're
just
shooting
way
off
more
more.
powerful.
Yeah, that's nice. But I think a longer timer there wouldn't hurt either.
Yeah.
No,
Okay, now it's
there's the kind of a bug with picking up items if there are too many, because it happened again that it looked like I picked something up,
and you
like
did
I
not.
was holding something,
Yeah.
but the character was not actually
Okay.
holding anything.
Luckily, we got a recording of that now.
Yeah.
So,
It happened
that's
twice
one of the
now.
reasons. No, don't.
That was a
Okay.
accident.
By the way, if you put it into the scrapper,
Yeah.
you can. There's like a 4 seconds delay or something where you can still pick it out.
Okay,
after
good to know. And
Or yeah,
the stuff on the conveyor belt really needs to move off the belt until you can grab it.
yeah. I
So
mean,
I
kind of
think-
makes sense, but
Kinda, yeah. So,
Binzo says the computer screen got a little visual update too. So many things looking good. Yeah, there's just so many little things that are getting improvements. Nothing.
I'm not. Oh,
There's a bomb. Just take the bomb. Take the bomb. Put it into the scrap.
Okay.
Whew.
that was close enough.
Hey, Everyday Sway, welcome back. A long time no see. Saw you yesterday at the office. Oh, actually, I saw you in your office, like in real life. Awesome. I guess so. You were just passing by on like with your bike or something.
Nothing.
And there's another bomb.
Sure. But the enemy spawn went down, so I don't know why, but we didn't have an enemy spawn for quite a while now.
Yeah, that's true. This
Now,
could be a bug.
what was that? Now nothing happened?
Nothing.
Oh.
fire extinguisher.
Okay, well,
Okay.
keep that one around. Can't have too many of those. Or wrenches.
Vincent says, "Wait, Ranger Man exists as a real person?" Yes, I am the real Ranger Man.
I can confirm.
So
It's,
basically, there's like the green screen, and I'm part of that.
Yeah. I have to say, it's a very open office here.
Yeah.
Very unusual. There's so much glass windows.
Yeah, it's true.
This is pretty much the well, aside from the toilet, I guess, the most closed room in the building, it seems.
Yeah. Yeah, this is like the gaming corner.
Yes, could really be a bug. Actually, you could... I don't know whether you need to have that many interaction buttons. I understand the throwing... Oh, here's the bug again.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I understand the throw away or put away mechanic, but I guess you could mostly use the action button for interacting with stations. Maybe.
I mean, there's
Not entirely
there's
sure.
one interaction button, like the A button, but still, do you think we can do everything with one button? But because
Possibly, I'm not
I
entirely
don't
sure.
because we had a lot of discussions about that, and we don't think that it's really possible because you have to pick up objects, and some of those objects, like the slot machine, you can pick it up, but you can use it as well. So,
But the interaction with the stations seems to be kind of inconsistent. Sometimes
Like
you
the,
interact with throwing, sometimes you interact with action.
not really, because if you, for example, if I go to that station here, like entering the station is primary interaction, like getting in there. But if you use a fuel cell to supercharge that thing, it's like you just drop it there, and then you have something in your hands and just drop it.
In that case, you could do it context sensitive, basically, as well. With fuel cell in your hand, you would charge it.
Yeah, you mean like
Period.
getting there and then pressing A instead
Exactly.
of X.
In that case, it would work. In other cases, I'm pretty sure there's some case where it wouldn't work that way. Or, I mean, if you go to a station where you can get a wrench, you could also just press A to pick it up, and if there's no wrench, you generate a new one, right? So that would also work.
Yeah,
Oops, and that wouldn't happen.
but it would, because if you only have one button, and it should be possible to put it into the scrapper.
I mean, one action. You still need to have probably the pick up and throw away,
Yeah,
but only action to interact with the stations, maybe. So, just a thought. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I know this is kind of hard, and
I know.
there needs to be like a design decision and like a rule about that.
yeah. But you need to consider all the cases, and that's not so simple.
Yeah.
But there's the highlight thing. Maybe if that, I don't know, if that works a bit better. That's probably just something you need to tweak a bit more.
Yeah.
Then it's easier to pick up or interact with whatever you want to interact with. Because at the moment
Now
that's...
throw more into the scrapper. We're getting a
try.
lot of scrap out there.
I'll try.
Awesome. Surf and Birne, how about holding to carry things around and short pressing for using stuff? Not really sure if that's really intuitive.
Usually not.
No, there's if you have two buttons and we have this kind of description in the upper right, it says grab, drop, and use. There's at least that's how it works. And if you have a button that has different kind of modes, like short press, long press, that's usually not something that's very intuitive.
Yeah, I think that's mostly useful on mobile or something where you don't have the buttons available.
Yeah, true. Binso asks, Question for me. What is your role on the team? Everything. No, I have a technical background, so I do a lot of programming. But I'm also the CEO of the company, so I'm doing a lot of business stuff as well. And yeah, so basically that's my role. And I also do the playtesting streams at the moment.
I like the broom mechanic, I have to say. It's kind of cute. It's a good idea. It seems to work rather well.
Yeah.
If you have the time for that. We have plenty of scrap now. What do we do with that?
Find another shop. Pinzo says, maybe I missed something. What's wrong with the 2-button setup? Just to summarize, you said that it was confusing when to drop something into another station or something, and when to use something, because you have 2 buttons for that.
Yeah, it's not really wrong, but I think it could be simpler. I think a little bit simpler at least. Especially in interacting with stations, you could probably do it with just the action button.
Yeah.
Maybe. I haven't gone through all the cases, of course.
There are a lot of cases, because what we want is have a wide variety of different items, and there, if you have that, then there's the problem that you need to find the pattern how to manage those items. And for example, the slot machine is something that is a little bit different from, like, I don't know, scrap metal or something, because you can also use that, not just carry it around.
Yeah.
I think it's also possible that you carry the slot machine and I go there and interact and like activate it, stuff like that.
The one issue with the A button, the activate button or use button, is if you use that for the stations, then you might have. Well, if it only worked if you didn't carry anything, then it would work.
Yeah.
But otherwise, you'd have issues there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So what's in the chat? Oh yeah, Xanti is right. Don't forget about my role as the pun master. Thank you for reminding me. Sir van Birne, yeah, might be true, but it would annoy me to press the wrong button by accident all the time. Maybe use a back button to grab, drop, and A to use. Just a mind fart. Well, we have the B button is used for back, or like getting out of stations, and for dashing. But you could also carry something at the same time dash. And depending on how heavy an object is, the dash would be more powerful or less powerful. Binsu, when you want to put the fuel cell on a turret, as an example, is it a drop action or a use action? That's a drop action at the moment. Seraphin being not the B button, but okay, shoulder buttons or triggers. We had something in there with like using triggers and the shoulder buttons, but it was even more complicated, and we actually wanted to get rid of this additional button and then reduce to that scheme that we have, just grab, drop, and use.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that the enemy spawn is a bug, because we went now for
yeah,
15 minutes or so until I had cleaned up the ship without another enemy spawn.
Okay, Binzo says applying fuel cells seems like it should be a use action. Yeah,
that's what
I can see your point.
Well.
Yeah, I can see the point. Yeah.
So what's that?
So that's the gravity field.
Oh, that's nasty.
And that's mines in there. And
nothing to worry about.
We got some more loot out of that area.
We need to repair. I need to repair something somewhere.
Whoa, and there's a host, Almost Bearded, just hosted the stream for 10 viewers. Thank you so much, and welcome to the stream, new viewers.
Welcome, everyone.
We Are Screwed is also the name of the game you're seeing here. This is well, raid. Almost Bearded says raid. Thank you for raiding, dude. We are playing a current build of We Are Screwed here, and we are actually managing and operating the worst space vessel in the known galaxy, and we need to save the galaxy, and we need to take care of our ship. But at the moment, it's not that bad.
No, it's going pretty well because no enemies spawned in 15 minutes. Would you mind shooting the mine down there? That would be
Okay, I'm gonna do
helpful.
that. Okay, the mine is gone now.
I can try. Somehow the navigation is screwed.
Oh, we got a first key.
Somehow I had a very hard time navigating or steering the ship. Oops. Time to repair again. Those gravity fields are pretty nasty.
Yeah, I think that they are stronger than in the last build. Binzu says, I think that the pickup and drop should only be context sensitive based on the item you want to grab drop. I think it's simply cleaner. Yeah, maybe. I need to think about that. Maybe discuss this with the team and Philippe, because I know they had a lot of discussions about like how many buttons we want to have to interact with the game and what should do what and when.
One thing that I noticed is that when I carry the wrench, it also highlights the
damn it!
That the wrench also highlights the fire extinguishers that are lying around.
Really?
I don't know whether we can repair them. Probably
no, you
not.
can actually. I think you can hit them and then they will explode.
Okay.
I think that's possible at the moment.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So that would make some sort of sense.
Binzo says, what I mean is, make it the best. Don't make it wrong. Then it will be great. That's some logic in there, Binzo.
Okay, I think we'll check out. There's still something highlighted in the sector to the northwest. What's that? There's some sort of.
Maybe it's that our starting point.
No, we started at the bottom, somewhere.
Okay, then there is something in there.
Okay.
Yeah, Almost Bearded. Raid. By the way, Almost Bearded, how was your stream? I watched a little bit of that before we started our stream. So how's your jumper game coming along? You're using Godot engine for that, right? We talked a little bit about Godot before.
Off stream, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Mostly.
Mostly, yeah. No, we're just like I asked you because you're using all open source and free tools to create your games, and then you said something about maybe we'll take a look at Godot as well.
Here's an item. That's why there was this square.
Oh yeah. Okay, there's.
So we picked up some items.
All right.
Yeah, I like to use free software tools. So Godot seems to be really, really good from what I hear.
Yeah.
Haven't used it myself yet.
Yeah, so Almost Spirit uses it now for jumper kind of jumping game prototype.
Is it a platformer or endless runner or what is it?
Yeah, tell us. He says it plays really good. In his opinion, I've been getting lots of very positive feedback already. Did I see that correctly that you put it on itch.io already? I can share a link to the game if you want to check it out. Sure, share it.
Oh, that was bad driving on my part. And back to repairing. So that's the. What's actually damaged now?
There's gotta be something. Oh, there's in the upper left corner.
There's one. Right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. There's a new build of Almost Bearded jumble game that's just really fresh, 1 hour old build.
Like this one.
Yeah, like this. No, it's already 2 hours because we've been
wow.
streaming for 2 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what's this? It's a point gravity source, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's very hard to go past this point.
Don't worry, you are not bad. The game can be hard. Okay.
Maybe we'll find another way into that. Because I don't know whether we can get through that.
I think we can. I tried it before when I was piloting the ship, and it was possible, but it caused a little bit of damage there. But still, you can go past that.
It's painful, but it works.
Yeah. I mean, if we would have another engine,
yeah,
then I think it's just possible to go through that without hitting the rock.
We have a broken window here. Okay. And is the damage sensitive, or is it to the area where you bump into things? Because the damage here seems to be all over the place.
It's just in a way that it propagates through the ship. So it's if the enemy fires at your ship, then where the impact of the shot is, there is the first broken tile, and then if the enemy hits the same tile again, then it would just propagate to the next tile that is not broken.
Okay, but I crashed into the asteroid with my right side, and there was damage also on the left side of the ship.
Okay, I'm not sure about how it is when you crash into things. Maybe that's different from when you are hit by enemies. And I think there's we had I don't know, 5 different kind of versions how the ship is damaged, and we had something like exactly that part of the ship, and then we had those tiles and also how the thing propagates. So I'm not really sure at the moment how it really is in this build, but it turned out that having tiles that you can see visually both inside the ship and in the health bar, or like the hull of the ship, that really helps.
Yeah, it does. It's definitely very useful to have the bar on top to see in general whether the ship is damaged or not.
Yeah.
Since we just found the 3rd key, I think it's time to move on.
Let's move on!
A wave of enemies closing
to failure and beyond.
Yeah, this run was not too bad because I spent lots of time to repair the ship when no enemies spawned.
Yeah, true. All right.
I think we are in the top right corner now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, the first enemy.
Okay. Your game is broken, I can't beat level 6. Clearly your fault. I think you're talking about Almost Bearded's jumper game, right? because We're Screwed does not have a level 6 at the moment. Oh, there's more. There's more.
I'll wait for this one.
Okay.
And I will dash and see whether I can avoid those shots. Okay. Almost. I think I got it with a shield though.
Yeah.
Okay, got the enemy too. Great. So as long as you don't get into a situation where you're on fire too much, the game is okay. Once you're on fire,
then you are screwed.
Exactly. Especially if I'm in multiple places. That's a death sentence almost.
Alright, there's loot in there.
Just loot.
There's a mine there.
I don't see anything yellow. So I
nope.
think I'll want to move on.
Yeah, just skip that.
Pick the battles you can win. And that are worthwhile. So one thing I'm curious, you published this game on Steam, I assume?
That's the plan, yeah.
Other platforms as well?
Yeah, I mean, definitely we'll go for consoles as well because
Consoles. Okay.
sure, because this is you have this local multiplayer thing, and that's perfect for consoles,
I
like
see.
with your friends on a couch, up to 4 players. So it just makes sense.
What would you like to go there for? Switch or?
Yeah, Switch, Xbox, PlayStation.
Okay.
I mean, the game is built in a way we already play with controllers,
Yeah.
and it's like technology-wise, it's using Unity, so we can go to all of those platforms rather easily. So
it's not a big technical challenge anymore these days, because I think it used to be hard to get onto consoles, right?
yeah, but I mean, all the like the big engines, they all support consoles and PC. We have a lot of experience in Unity-based games, so when we create a game in Unity, and we have this in the back of our heads that we know, okay, we're gonna go to consoles, then we build things the way that it's then easier to just port it over, and like you need to think about how you how the input is handled.
Sure.
And there's also like platform specific stuff that you need to take care of course, and like all like social stuff as well, achievements and stuff like that. That's all those kind of things are handled differently, or a little bit different on those platforms. But yeah, if you keep that in mind, it's not very hard. It's more like getting things done on that platform, like speaking of performance, for example.
Yeah.
Because PC would be more powerful than Switch, for example.
I'll save you from a fiery death. Or try to.
There's a lot of things going on.
Yeah, okay,
here.
I think we'll need to move.
Yes.
Even though we're on fire, probably still, maybe? I don't know.
There is fire. It's fine.
Now the steering seems off, or I'm doing it wrong, I don't know. Fire.
Fire.
Oh, fire. Okay, I'm not quite sure, at least in these stressful situations, that the controls work the way I expect them to.
The steering controls for the
Yeah,
ship?
the steering controls for the ship.
I mean, because we are using tank controls now. That means you're controlling a ship like a, I don't know, like a car or a tank. But there is also in the options you can switch that to be just dependent on the screen. So if you press just up, then it always goes up.
Okay.
But in this way, it's just depending
problem.
on the direction of the.
I have a problem. I think you need to save me because I'm getting sucked out here.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
Now I could move again. I couldn't move for a while.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back into. Yeah, there's more enemies coming.
Okay, I go back to steering. I think we're screwed, though. Pretty sure we're screwed.
Whoa. Okay.
So the health is just the sum of all the modules?
Yeah, basically it's health is, so every little part of that bar is a tile of the ship. And so
all the tiles are broken?
Except 2 at the moment. There's 2 tiles that are not broken.
Yeah, but if all of them are broken, you're screwed, right?
Yeah.
So that's the general
Yeah, there's one down there.
Health works.
And one on the left wall.
Okay.
So again, if you have questions in the chat, please feel free to ask.
Otherwise,
as long as we, I'll just wait until you repair your ship and ask questions, answer questions. But there is new enemies coming, right?
Oh, that's bad.
Nearby invader detected.
That means the enemies here already. Okay, I just put out some fire, but that's actually...
More enemies.
Oh, I think we're screwed.
Yeah, I think so.
I can't get back into the cockpit at the moment. I
whoa.
tried to repair the lock. If the doors are locked and red, does that mean you can't go through until it unlocks by itself?
There's sometimes if you take damage, then the doors will get jammed. You see this little particle effect around the door, and you have to wait until it unlocks again.
Okay,
so
no,
you have
I
to find
tried
another way
with a wrench, but it
doesn't.
didn't work.
Yeah, the wrench doesn't help in this case.
Okay,
just
but
have to
both
wait.
doors were jammed. No.
Yeah, that could
to the cockpit,
happen.
So
yeah,
that was kind of bad.
Bad luck. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Question regarding publishing. So you on the PC you go for Steam only.
That's not decided yet. I mean, Steam is definitely something we want to go for, but there's other options as well. So, with the Epic Store becoming more and more popular.
But that one has very few games on it. Last I checked.
They just started basically, but that's definitely something we want to take a look at if it makes sense. And there's other options as well. You could probably sometimes as an indie studio you could also distribute like just from your website or in addition to Steam, or just sell Steam keys on your own website. You could do that.
What's actually the reason to go through Steam rather than a different platform where you can have a better deal as a developer?
Just think about like how many people use Steam and how easy it is to distribute with Steam. You could use another platform. You could do it on your own, but it's more like, I mean, it's true that now that there are so many games on Steam, there is a visibility problem there. It wasn't like that a few years back, but still there's so many people on Steam, and they will of course they will just check out games that Steam offers. Generally it's more like how are you going to increase traffic to your game, and that doesn't really depend on whether it's on Steam or somewhere else. You need to find a way to let people know that the game is out there. And Steam is a rather established platform to do that. I mean,
but if you're not found on that platform, does it matter, right?
Of course, but would you have the same problem on another platform?
Probably, yes.
Yeah. so it's always like you need to find some way to get people, just to let people know that the game is out there and where to find it. And I don't think that it hurts to be on Steam. Maybe if there's a new platform such as the Epic Store, it makes sense to publish there, because as you mentioned, there's not that many games there. So the natural thing for people browsing through that store is just to go, okay, there's only 20 games. What are those 20 games? And there's this one. What's this about? And on Steam you have like, I don't know how many thousands of games.
Sure, there are more games released daily on Steam than there are currently on the Epic Store.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Let's try. Okay, no. Okay, they're still talking about Almost Bearded's game, and Scott One is making hot tea. Tea count is at 27.
Wow.
Not for today, I guess.
No, probably not.
Almost Bearded screams in pain because hot. All right. Okay. Yeah. So basically, how many attempts?
I think at least 5.
At least 5.
That's quite a lot.
That's a lot. We did not make it to the boss yet,
unfortunately.
I'd say the today's build was a little bit out of balance, like the enemies and fire.
Definitely kept me very, very busy with repairing and starting fires. So I'd turn a lot of those things down make it less likely to cause fires if you have damage. Less frequent at least. That's the same thing in this case, I guess. And just kept me a bit too busy, I think. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's. Would you say that this was like the most annoying thing, that you were so busy all the times that you did not have the time to check things out?
Yeah, if you consider there was this run where was it this run? I don't know. Where the enemies didn't spawn for quite a while.
Yeah.
And I think I was busy repairing the ship and going through the items that we collected and all these things. I think that kept me busy for at least 15 minutes, if not longer. So I think that's not the experience that I want to have as a player. It was just too much.
I mean, before that we had to deal with all those enemies, and there was it was super stressful, and we couldn't take care of all the items.
Yeah.
And then you were like super busy with like getting in all those items and like
repairing everything
and getting rid of those items again.
And getting rid of them, and that was just, that I don't know. I don't think that should be the core experience.
I agree. Yeah, this is like where I said that the game is currently a little bit out of balance.
Yeah,
and we need to work on that. Almost Spirit is leaving. Gonna leave. Make myself something to eat quickly. See you around. Yeah, well, see you around, and thanks for raiding and for the hosts. See you soon. I think for today's playtesting stream that we're gonna end the stream soon. We've seen a lot of the universe, or the current universe, and it's dangerous.
We still didn't find Derelict.
That's true, but it is out there. We'll find it next time.
Maybe.
Hopefully. So, change to this view again. So that's it for today, I think. Thank you so much for joining our playtesting stream.
Thank you for having me.
And I will use the guest command. And thanks for cheering. And there is a link where you can find more of Sir Die a lot, or AKA Phillips stuff on there. And are you posting stuff about your current game project there as well?
I will. I just started with this Mastodon thing, which is like Twitter.
Yeah.
But there's a link to my itch page as well if you want to follow me there. Also to my Twitch page, so I stream from time to time.
Right. Be sure to check that out. Thank you again. Here's some more links if you haven't checked out Reabyte on the other platforms such as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. And we have a Discord as well if you want to join and hang out with us. Thank you very much for joining in today. Should we find someone to raid, by the way?
Sure.
Let's see. Should we find someone who's... let's see. I'll just quickly search for game development. I mean science and technology, of course, because there's no game dev category.
The Twitch categories are still crap.
That's true. All right. What do you think? Who is streaming? Should we... Okay, this is in German, but maybe more channel in English.
There's no one I recognize.
Not really at the moment. I mean, I could, because this is science and technology. If I narrow down to game development, let's see. There's maybe game devs, C++, shaders.
Shaders, music, and feelings. That sounds like a good combination.
Should we take a look at Jessica's stream, maybe?
Do you know her?
Not really. I was just...
Yeah, me neither.
Okay, of course there is an ad that we cannot skip.
You don't have ad blockers?
We are not allowed to do that.
Really?
Okay, we see code there.
Code is good, right?
Code is good.
It seems like she just arrived as well.
Yeah. All right. We're just gonna raid. All right. We're gonna raid Jessica now. So thanks again for joining in. Just say hello to Jessica and let her know that you came from the Rare Byte stream. And we'll be back next week for another playtesting stream, I guess. So thanks again. See you soon.
Bye.
And raid!
But I'm not for some reason. And it's so